You are listening to the Moedim Series, a series where we focus on the appointed times of Yah, the high holy days, the feast days, and the set-apart days of Yah. Today we're going to be looking at all of the commands and the first mention of the Moedim known as the Shabbat. It is a weekly feast day that we keep, and it was first instituted by Yah during the 7 days of creation. We're going to start in Genesis chapter 2, verses 1 through 3. Thus the Shamayim in the earth were completed, and all their array. And on the 7th day Yah completed his work, which he had done, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. And Yah barak the 7th day, and made it Kodesh, because on it he rested from all his work which Yah in creating had made. Since we know that the Shabbat was instituted during the days of creation, and Yah has always kept the Shabbat, let's listen to when Yah first spoke the commands to the nation of Yasharahl, and we heard his voice audibly with our ears. That is found in Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Shabbat day to Kodash it. 6 days you labor, and shall do all your work. But the 7th day is a Shabbat of Yah, your power. You do not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger, who is within your gates. For in 6 days Yah made the Shamayim and the earth, the sea and all that is in them, and rested the 7th day. Therefore Yah barak the Shabbat day and Kodash it. Keeping with reading more commands, these were spoken through the mouth of Moshe. We did not hear these audibly from Yah with our ears, but they expound upon how we are to observe the Shabbat. We're going to start in Exodus chapter 35. We're going to read verses 1 through 3. And Moshe assembled all the congregation of the children of Yasharahl, and said to them, These are the words which Yah has commanded you to do. Work is done for 6 days, but on the 7th day it shall be Kodesh to you, a Shabbat of rest to Yah. Anyone doing work on it is put to death. Do not kindle a fire in any of your dwellings on the Shabbat day. We're going to pick up in Exodus chapter 16. We're going to read verses 22 through 30. And it came to be on the 6th day that they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for each one. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moshe. And he said to them, This is what Yah has said. Tomorrow is a rest, a Sabbath Kodesh to Yah. That which you bake, bake, and that which you cook, cook, and lay up for yourselves all that is left over, to keep it until morning. And they laid it up till morning, as Moshe commanded. And it did not stink, and no worm was in it. And Moshe said, Eat it today, for today is a Shabbat to Yah. Today you do not find it in the field. Gather it 6 days, but on the 7th day, which is the Shabbat, there is none. And it came to be that some of the people went out on the seventh day to gather, but they found none. And Yah said to Moshe, How long shall you refuse to guard my commands and my laws? See, because Yah has given you the Shabbat, therefore he has given you bread for 2 days on the 6th day. Let each one stay in his place. Do not let anyone go out of his place on the 7th day. So the people rested on the 7th day. We're going to take a look at Exodus chapter 31, verses 12 through 18. And Yah spoke to Moshe, saying, And you speak to the children of Yasharahl, saying, My Shabbat oath you are to guard, by all means, for this is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, to know that I, Yah, Kodesh you. And you shall guard the Shabbat, for it is Kodesh to you. Everyone who profanes it shall certainly be put to death, for anyone who does work on it, that being shall be cut off from among his people. 6 days' work is done, and on the 7th is a Shabbat of rest, Kodesh to Yah. Everyone doing work on the Shabbat day shall certainly be put to death. And the children of Yasharahl shall guard the Shabbat, to perform the Shabbat throughout their generations as an everlasting covenant between me and the children of Yasharahl. It is a sign forever. For in 6 days Yah made the Shamayim and the earth, and on the 7th day he rested and was refreshed. And when he had ended speaking with him on Mount Sinai, he gave Moshe 2 tablets of the witness, tablets of stone, written with the finger of Yah. Now we're going to take a look at the book of Leviticus, where in chapter 23 we can find all the Moedims, all the feast days of Yah. Starting in verse 1. And Yah spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the children of Yasharahl, and say to them, The appointed times of Yah, which you are to proclaim, as Kodesh gatherings, my appointed times are these. 6 days work is done, but the 7th day is a Shabbat of rest, a Kodesh gathering. You do no work. It is a Shabbat to Yah in all your dwellings. This just lets us know that no matter where we go, we're to keep the Shabbat. And now we're going to end this with a copy of all of our commands, which are found in the book of Deuteronomy. We're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verses 12 through 15. Guard the Shabbat day to Kodesh it, as Yah your power commanded you. 6 days you labor, and shall do all your work. But the 7th day is a Shabbat of Yah, your power. You do not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your ox, nor your donkey, nor any of your cattle, nor your stranger who is within your gates, so that your male servant and your female servant rest as you do. And you shall remember that you were a slave in the land of Mitzrayim, and that Yah, your power, brought you out from there by a strong hand and by an outstretched arm. Therefore, Yah, your power, commanded you to perform the Shabbat day. And we're going to leave it there, that Yah commands us to guard the Shabbat, which means He's given us the charge, that we're the only nation that He has charged us to guard it, to preserve it. That means that we practice it, and in practicing it and observing it, we hear, we do, we keep the Shabbat, and we pass on these commands to our children that we heard audibly with our ears, spoken through the mouth of the Most High Yah.